Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Diggity dank.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Nightwing news. This one will not suck. Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
That's right. Today we'll be covering, to go along with most of the We Are the Night episodes this month. That's, get the full name. Countdown presents The Search for Ray Palmer, Red Rain.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to this thing. But I also have kind of new issue, Dark Crisis number 5.
Yes, what happened that was relevant to Dick Grayson?
So we got plenty, including something Dick wasn't even there for. All right.
Sorry, what'd you say? There was plenty, including what?
So, a scene Dick wasn't even there for, but kind of pertains to him. All right. So, well, towards the beginning, we have Dick's kind of like taking charge. You know, Dick snapped out of it. He's like basically taking charge of all the heroes.
Yeah, who was it? The original Green Lantern that told him to do that?
Yeah, Alan Scott told him to do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because he even says, he's like, call, all the heroes and stuff. And, Barbara's like, wouldn't Deathstroke direct all his forces towards us? And Dick's like, if Deathstroke wants to fight, let's give it to him.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's basically running everything out of the Hall of Justice. And then there's a scene with Flash and Green Lantern trying to snap Bat. All the Justice League are trapped in their own little fantasy world, so they're like Flash and Green Lantern, who are already free, are trying to break Batman out of his. So how do they snap him out of it? Green Lantern makes a construct of the Bat family.
Aww.
So yes, that breaks Bruce out of it.
Nice.
So yeah, more of that. So yeah, all the heroes on Earth are planning what they're gonna do. Oh, the kids from Titans Academy show up, say they want to help fight Deathstroke. And then, oh hey, look, Gar's awake.
All right, excellent.
He's wearing an eye patch, so he's.
Like Deathstroke.
Well, remember he got shot in the head, so that's not bad considering he got shot in the head.
Right.
But yeah, him and Dick are hugging, and then all the kids from the academy are hugging him, and then the Justice Society takes off, and Green Alan Scott says, "We'll handle the multiverse." He tells Dick, "Just make sure we have a home to come back to, okay?" So he's trusting Earth to Nightwing.
Nice.
And we see like a little reunion with John Kent and Damian. And then Deathstroke and his forces try to storm the Hall of Justice, and
Done.
Yeah. And then Black Adam, who's been all having an attitude the whole time. Because he's like, what makes you think Sidekicks will succeed where so many others have failed? The multiverse will not be saved by children. You are not the Justice League. And Dick looks and says, we never were. He goes, we're the Titans.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, then we see.
Maybe Black Adam has attitude because he knows he's getting his own movie.
Probably, yeah. There's uptight movie stars there.
So he's like, I don't have to listen to you guys. I have my own movie.
Yeah. So yeah, Deathstroke sends like a possessed his possessed daughter after. Says he tells her kill Nightwing. And then on Earth, yeah, they're still fighting. Toward at the end, they're like, yeah, everyone on Earth still fighting Deathstroke and his forces. And then, yeah, then we see a ton of, yeah, Deathstroke has a ton of people on his side. It looks like, including the possessed Spectre. So
That's no good.
that's all right. The Justice League's on its way. I mean, Superman's even amped up. I mean, it's gonna be big.
Go figure, they weren't dead.
Exactly.
I'm shocked.
And it's so funny because like a lot of their main books, Dark Crisis, they don't even mention it.
Right? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like in none of the Bat books. It seems like are. I mean, it's like Dick's doing his thing in Bloodhaven, Bruce is doing his thing in Gotham. Tim just got his new book, and they're not like, oh wait, we have to pause this to go save the universe. They're like, eh.
Oh, Dick did show up in Batman 128. Yeah, there's a fail-safe robot, Batman built to like take himself and whoever else down if they're surprised. But yeah, I mean Bruce is like almost beaten to death, so it's like basically Dick's working with the Justice League trying to like take this robot down.
Oh yeah, didn't that gosh, that's been going on for several months, hasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much since Chip started, like in issue 1.
Weren't all the kids? Didn't all the kids appear in an earlier issue where they were fighting that same robot?
Yeah, it was like the one before that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they've been dragging that out.
Fair enough.
All right, so that's all I think I have on the new.
Well, all I've got is in the Red Hood Outlaws webtoon.
Oh yeah.
They have. Yeah, Jason has mentioned his family, and he did kind of a jerk move to his teammates. And when he apologized for it, he said, I guess so that he's not cussing in it, he said, I was kind of a Dick Grayson to you guys, and I'm sorry about that. So that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that's closest they can get to swearing. All right, so should we get to this?
Yes. Well, I think first, would you like to tell us what the heck is the search for Ray Palmer, Phil?
I forget all the details. It's been many years since I read this, but I do remember. Yeah, they're looking for Ray Palmer because he's like the key to. What was this counting down to? Is this counting down to Infinite Crisis or Final Crisis? But yeah, Ray Palmer was like the key to something. Like having trouble remembering what, but yeah. So yeah, we got Donna Troy, Jason Todd, and Count Rayner kind of and one of the monitors, So yeah, sleeping from different alternate realities and.
So this is January 2008. So would that be?
I think that would count. We're counting down the Final Crisis. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Final and Infinite were like boom, boom, kind of back to back, weren't they? But wasn't Infinite in 2000 finished in 2007?
Yeah, it's either 2006, 2007. Yeah, so yeah, this would be Final Crisis.
And Final Crisis is the one where Tim's dad dies, right?
No, that's Identity Crisis. That's before any of them. Yeah, no.
Right.
Final Crisis is the one where Darkseid, basically like kills Batman, but sends him back in time. That's when Dick takes over as Batman.
Oh, right. Okay.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that'll be coming up here soon. But I don't know. This is like an offshoot of that Red Rain stuff because like there was 3 issues of that, and then in like the last one, like. Spoilers, kids. Batman gets staked. So, no. He got staked in the second one, but then Alfred pulled the stake out in the third one, and he comes back all evil. But then he like kind of burns up in the sunlight. So,
well, I think.
So I don't know if this is just a.
I think since they are doing the multiverse and they're saying there's 52 multiverses, I think there's a Red Rain verse. So I don't know if it's supposed. It says 43 on there, so I don't know if it's supposed to be that this is Earth 43.
I think that's what it said. Yeah.
And then, oh, excuse me, it says this is countdown 25, so I don't know how many countdown issues they had.
Oh, there was an actual countdown series, and so I think this takes place like probably around the same week or month as Countdown 25. It counted down from 52, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this was kind of like a mini series off of that.
Okay, so Countdown is one thing, and then Countdown Presents Search for Ray Palmer is a different thing.
Yeah, I think Countdown was another one of those weekly ones where this one they counted backwards from like 52 to like 0.
Oh, and then Final Crisis happened, I assume, at 0.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Awesome. Well, I wanted to read it. I mean, Dick is. I mean, there's a lot of people on here, and it's just a one shot, but it has vampires, obviously, since it's the Red Rainverse, so it fit our theme. And also, this is one of the most homoerotic modern comics I've ever read, and so I love it so much.
Well, vampires, so. So yeah, like I said,
so much.
Yeah, this group has been searching for all the multiverse for Ray Palmer, and they get to the Red Rain universe, which, like I said, is kind of different because Vampire Batman is still around. But here's what I missed. I mean, I wish we would have got more of. We see Dick on a date, who turns out to be a vampire, and he ends up having to kill her. And it was Barbara. I wanted to see some more vampire Barbara.
Yeah, I don't know.
We needed another. I mean, they could have did a whole miniseries on this universe.
Oh, for sure. Well, it's so interesting. When Jason, I mean, it seems like maybe they've been a little bit more consistent with Jason since New 52, but I'm just kind of realizing they kind of went all around after he came back.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's kind of like not, he's, got the anti-hero thing going on here. And then later they made him, totally insane and murdery and Battle for the Cowl. And then he was kind of off on the edge in Batman and Robin.
I think this was like the first attempt to like hero him back up after he came back, because I think it's in that Countdown series. I think that's in Countdown. They stop in one alternate universe. That's where Jason gets the Red Robin suit. And then for some reason, when they get back, he like throws it away. That villain, the General, picks it up, and that's when Tim gets it towards the end of his Robin series. So, yeah, that thing is jumping all around.
That's complicated.
So basically, by 2009, in Kingdom Come, in that alternate future, Dick was Red Robin, and then in Countdown, Jason gets his suit for like 2 seconds, and then by the time we get to like Battle for the Cowl, or no, right after Battle for the Cowl, yeah, Tim has it.
And now nobody's Red Robin. We just have 2 Robins.
They were calling Tim Red Robin for a while, even though he was wearing like his like original outfit, kind of, or a version of it.
Maybe the burger chain complained.
Oh. Or we're just gonna turn Damian evil. I believe Batman vs. Robin #2 comes out this week.
Oh, surely they.
So yeah, we kind of get Dick Grayson, Vampire Hunter, in this.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, it's weird because they're adding more stuff that wasn't in that original series, because Dick's saying how Vampire Batman killed his parents, and that, unless it was just some random people on the street they never named, they never showed him killing Dick's parents. So,
I mean, I think this is just inspired by Red Rain. I think it's just, there was a universe where Batman was a vampire. That's cool because he's Batman. Bats, vampires. It was called Red Rain. Let's go with it.
Yeah, Batman was, kind of fighting his bloodlust, and it was okay for a while, but then, once Joker killed Selina, that then Batman, killed him and drank his blood, and that's what turned him pretty much full evil. I guess if you drink any human blood, it turns you evil as a vampire, but especially Joker.
I guess, but yes. So,
but no, I mean, they don't even name call Barbara as, that it's Barbara, it's the vampire he's on a date with, and then he has to kill her when she tries to attack him, I guess. But Donna shows up and it's like, oh, Barbara Gordon.
Yeah, I feel like you suspect that it's Barbara because, the red hair and she's on a date with Dick.
Yeah. Yeah, those first couple pages, there's like 3 different artists on this book. Those first couple pages were drawn by Kelly Jones, who drew that original trilogy. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that artist on the first couple pages, that was the one who drew the original ones. And I kind of, I don't know, it felt like the writer, or I don't know, or some of the other artists, felt like somebody was making fun of like that original series. It's like, man, these alleys go on forever. Like, man, everything is just big arches, and this Gotham.
They talk about how the town feels so bloody and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, do you have this advertisement in yours?
I should. I have the paper copy. Yeah.
Because when I opened that up, I was like, "Whoa, that is really on point."
Well, I think that, I don't know if that's like a part of that in the video game that's on the next page, maybe.
Yeah, I think it must be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny. Yeah, because it looks like that little girl with the big teeth in a vampire issue. Oh yeah, and then like they call it Red Rain too, not just for the blood and stuff, but like in the original series, it's like, I forget, there was like so much pollution in the air. It's like when the rain would come down, it would rain like red. The city was so polluted.
Hardly.
Yeah.
Gotham does kind of suck.
That's what me and Lilith always say. It's like, the bodies don't even have to be dead when you throw them in the river. There's so many chemicals in that river.
They're gonna be.
Yeah. That's what I said. New Joker origin. He didn't have to drop in a vat of chemicals. All he got to do is drop him in the Gotham River. He's going to come out all bleached white.
Yeah.
So yeah, then Donna calls in the others, and she's like,
well, Barbara says, it'll get him too. Find him before it's too late.
Yes.
She doesn't say who. And they're like, was it Ray Palmer? But it wasn't.
Yeah, and they're trying to. I'm trying to remember. I think in some of the other issues, they're trying to like play up like a love triangle here because Kyle Rayner and Donna had dated in the '90s, and then I don't know, they were kind of like having Jason like flirt with Donna and stuff. So
yeah, I was gonna say because don't sometimes they act like sometimes they try to give hints that Jason had a crush on Donna when he was a little kid.
I think so. Yeah.
Like younger. Anyway, yes. And then they look at Barbara's teeth. Like, Barbara Gordon was a vampire. Jason's like, do you realize how crazy that sounds? And Kyle's like, do you have a better explanation?
I know, they're like, hey, look, she has vampire teeth. She has a stake sticking out of her chest.
And then I love how the newspaper flies up into Jason's face. And he's like, look at this! Vampires are real!
But yeah, they're saying, I guess, a lot of homeless have been killed, and people think it's just like a regular like serial killer, and they're like, transients would be easy prey for a blood fix. If I were hunting vampires, that's where I'd go.
Well, I mean, that's where the guy went in the Midnighter one, the Russians.
Yep.
Mm.
So, yeah, so Donna says, yeah, Kyle and Jason, yeah, go, hit the homeless quarter, and then her and, they're calling this monitor Bob. She goes, me and Bob will go to, because there's a company name on the stake, it's like almost looks like a chair leg or something. So she's like, we'll check out this company.
Yep. Kyle and Jason are not getting along, but then Kyle almost gets eaten by a vampire, so he's like, maybe Jason's not so bad.
I mean, I'm trying to remember if there's anything different about this, but I'm like, Cal can like bubble himself up. He can bubble people. I mean, he can do stuff with that ring. He can keep a force field all around him.
Well, I think that vampire took him by surprise, so there you go.
True. Yeah.
But yes. Bob and Donna see that someone seems to be a big fan of Dreyer and Company, and their initials are DG.
We know anyone with those initials here on Nightwing News? I don't know.
Yes. Then we go to Dick. He's not looking his best, but he's got all these books around. He's like, Gotham used to worship you, men feared you, women wanted you, the city used you, and then you vanished. You surfaced only to commit unthinkable atrocities and to murder my parents. So maybe that's kind of the explanation that, in between the stuff that happened in the Red Rain miniseries and now, this is what happened. He kind of went underground and only surfaced to do terrible things.
I guess. I was going to say, unless Batman tricked everyone, because supposedly it looked like he burned up in the sun, so.
Just go with it, Phil.
I know.
And then Dick found it somewhere in this specific sewer collapse is going to be, he says, where Batman is.
What do you think about that? Like I don't know if his face is supposed to be in shadow at some points, but it kind of looks like lines, almost looks like he's wearing a domino mask sometimes, but he's not.
Yeah. I thought, that's clever. Yes. Show that he's not getting enough sleep, but also to hint at what's to come.
So yeah, Jason and Cal were having to deal with vampires, and then they kind of miss vampire Batman.
Yeah, it was totally freaky looking.
Well, yeah, as time went on, he started looking more and more hideous. Yeah.
Like, what do they want?
They seek the one who hunts us. The one who hunts you. They're visitors from another land.
And then Batman stabs him with something. I mean, I guess a piece of wood.
Yeah, mistakenly. Yeah, it looks like.
It just kind of pulls out of nowhere. And then we see Nick, I'm coming for you, Batman. I know where you are.
And then Dawn and Bob, I guess, find the house Dick's living in.
Yes. Canterbury, they go inside. They're like, everything is of Batman. This guy's on the vampire hunt. And they find his map. He's going to find Batman.
I'm assuming maybe this is like an abandoned house because he just has a bunch of candles lit. Like there's no actual light, lights in this house.
What time frame is it supposed to be in Red Rain?
It's modern day. Yeah, it's not the past or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, probably. He doesn't have the utilities turned on. Or he's spending all his money on chairs.
He might have just been living on the street since his parents died.
Yeah.
Like Jason did.
So he goes down, and Batman has quite the elaborate setup for himself. It's got a little bat symbol.
I know.
For him. Dick's coming up. You're waiting to kill. And I'm ready to kill you.
Yeah, he's about to stake Batman, who's laying there, and then Dawn and the others break in.
Mm-hmm. And Jason's like, Dick, is that you? Kyle, this gets weirder by the minute. Dick Grayson, seconds away from killing Batman. Jason, stop what you're about to do, Dick. He's too dangerous for you. And then I assume that's Donna. All this killing, don't turn yourself into the very beast you seek to destroy.
And again, I'm like, I know they know they're our Dick Grayson, but this Dick Grayson's like, I don't know you people.
Right. Well, and of course, as we find out, I mean, Dick also is making the decision, but don't become the beast you mean to destroy. By not destroying the beast, then you do in fact become it. He's like, this is my destiny.
Or yeah, he says something about how Batman stole his parents. He's like, yes, as mine were taken from me. I remember. So do it if you have the strength.
And then, yeah, that's a really good Domino Shadow Mask there.
Yep. So Dick kind of hesitates, says no, and then Batman says, so be it, and bites him.
Yep. I guess he was able to kill Barbara since she was actively trying to kill him at that moment.
Yeah.
But also, there's something special about this, the bond that Dick and the Batman share.
So Batman bites Dick, and then Donna's like, no, let him go. And Kyle's like, no, it's too late. Then Batman picks up Dick and flies off.
Besides, the damage is done. Their fates have brought them to this tragedy. It's going to play out with or without us. Yes, Batman is holding Dick, and he flies away with him. And then... So then the crew, they're like, all right, time to go.
Yep, we're going to sing.
Donna's like, oh, poor Dick. I hope we're right not to get involved. The guys are like, well, we got to go.
Well, either way, it's too late now. You guys didn't kind of jump on Batman when he lunged at Dick. So.
Right, yeah, he's already a vampire, so, whatever. But then, the piece de resistance, the end. Which I assume this is Batman narrating. My search is over. We are as we were meant to be, bound by death, creatures of the night, together forever. And then you see little vampire Robin. Dun, dun, dun.
So you think they'll be together forever? So are we saying vampire Batman not as much of a dick to his Robin than regular Batman?
Well, I mean, he killed this Robin's parents, so that's bad. That's bad. But he killed. I mean, I just feel like it's implied he killed Dick's parents so that he could have Dick. We are as we were meant to be. Although maybe he goes around killing a lot of kids' parents and is just waiting for the one that comes to get him, and that is why his search is over.
Yeah, I kind of took that as just, oh, hey, the opportunity's here. It's like you telling Dick, either kill me or join me. Yeah. Once again, you lost your parents, so did I.
Right, but
killed them.
Mm-hmm. And him killing them, that's pretty messed up.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, there was no sign of any of this in the original series. So again, could take place after, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it has to take place after. It has to keep on going in this universe. But this is what I came here for. This last page. Bound by death, creatures of the night, together forever. Like I said, the homoeroticism is so strong in this one. So strong. I mean, it's like it's vampires. Batman bites his neck, then he carries him off in a kind of modified bridal carry. And then he's like, we are as we are meant to be, together forever.
I mean, maybe Dick can temper him. I don't know. Batman may be too far gone, but before he went, all evil, I mean, like the bloodlust was getting bad. He was like, I can't fight it off much longer. But then he met Selina, and that kind of tempered that bloodlust until the Joker killed her. So,
I think he's hardcore vampire, and now he wants a vampire friend.
Vampire
son / vampire lover / I don't know, just vampire companion for life.
Oh, in that third book, he even tells Gordon Elford, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, once I drank the Joker's blood, that's it. Slowly but surely. Oh, he kills most of his rogues. Two-Face, Poison Ivy. Yeah.
Well, and now he was lonely, so he needs to get himself a vampire Robin. Boom. He did.
The funniest panel in that third book is he kills the Penguin, and then next thing you see is in that scene, just for that scene, evil vampire Batman's wearing the Penguin's monocle.
That's awesome.
I know. I was like, what the hell?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you. All right.
Yes.
All right, we've done 2 weeks of vampires. Which one did you like better, this one or the Midnighters last week?
Oh man, I mean they're so different.
Yeah.
So I can't really tell. I mean, this one I love because Batman and Robin together forever, bound by death, creatures of the night. Like the ending, mwah. But yeah, so I mean, definitely this one. I mean, the whole reason we're reading multiple vampire ones was just so I could get us to read this and talk about this one.
Oh my god, people! I'm not exaggerating. She's had this plan for almost a year.
I love that. I'm telling you this on this issue. I'm like, yes.
I mean, we did our list like October, November last year. Oh my god! So she's probably had this plan for like a year.
Yes. As soon as I read this issue back in the day, I was like, oh damn. Yeah. So yeah, totally this one for me because it hits so many things that I like, but I mean, but the Midnighter one is very good in terms of, you know, Midnighter, you know, has great. It's an interesting story and how they try to fix people and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But this one's kind of nice because it's sort of the classic vampire, and there isn't some sort of weird comic book science where you're like, oh, now they're cured and they're not a vampire anymore. It's like,
oh yeah, no, that reality. Yeah, there was no cure.
Right, because they cured them in the Dala one, or at least we're not quite sure what's up with Dala and the monk, but you know, Bruce and Dick got bitten and they were cured, and they were able to cure if the you know, in the Midnighter one, if they hadn't booby trapped the cells, it seems like they were able to cure them. So it's kind of like, yup. But in Red Rain, they're like, yeah, vampires, man. It's a traditional vampire, and it's like, yeah, you got bitten, and now you're gonna be a vampire forever.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then that Dala one, yeah, we never saw what happened to her or the monk, right? I mean,
no, they just got carted away.
yeah, it was basically
Now that priest
got the cure for you guys, okay. And then yeah, it was pretty much off to the races. You know, Batman dead shot. Yeah, just.
Yeah, I mean, and they don't even really talk about her. I mean, I seriously think about the next time she got mentioned was in that one DC versus Vampires issue, where Jason was like, "Hey, like that doll," and Dick was like, "Shut up."
Yeah, because that was pre-Crisis. So after Crisis, I don't even know. Yeah, they never mentioned. You know, I don't know if it was out of continuity for a while because yeah, they never mentioned that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. So this makes me is I will be interested to see what ends up happening in DC versus vampires, whether it's for reals vampires and they have to end up killing all of the vampires, or if they're going to have some sort of magical comic book science where they can fix people.
Well, like I said, they already have a cure of the Lazarus pit water, so
right. So
like they cured Azrael, so I guess it's just going to be a question of getting it to Dick, you know, and Damien because he's a vampire, but he is working against them. Even as an undead creature of evil, Damien's like, I ain't working. You know, I'm going to be difficult. I'm not going to work with my side.
Fair enough.
Rebel youth. But
this is traditional vampires. Once you go vampire, you never go back.
Oh yeah, no, not in the Red Rain universe. Yeah, they cured no one, not even Batman.
Yep.
All right.
That's what makes it so spooky and good for October.
Exactly. And once again, Lilith and I covered all three of those this month on We Are the Night, the Batman podcast. So, all right. Anything else?
So, which one's your favorite?
It's kind of hard. I mean, this one was good, but the Dahl one was good. It's got to be all the the ones with Dahl and the Monk or the Midnighter for me. I think. Once again, it's like last week. You get vampires, you get sassy Midnighter.
You get Nemesis Sisters. I mean, it had a lot. It had a lot to offer.
Russian men beating each other with branches. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so true. Who knew? Who knew we needed that in our lives? But I love this one for what it implies by that last panel.
Exactly. And it's weird. Okay, let me bring this up. The search for Ray Palmer. There was at least one other issue of this on the DC app, but this was not on the DC app. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, I know. I noticed. That's why that's why I've had this sitting out for so long, because I had to go find it. And I was like, I swear I did not imagine this issue.
I'm just like, why have some of the search for Ray Palmer on the app and not other ones?
I suppose that is what we should end this episode on. Did you get the email from DC Universe today about, do you want to upgrade to DC Universe Infinite Ultra?
Oh, I didn't check my email, but I probably. I think it's like I think you could pay more money and you get the comics sooner.
Yes, yeah, it's $99 a year instead of $79, and then you only have to wait a month for.
Oh, only a month.
Only a month, yes, for the issues to come out, and then there's also supposed to be some like stuff that like they say they have 27,000 comics on, but if you are Ultra, you'll get access to 32,000.
Oh God! Oh no!
And some stuff. I know.
I mean, I go to the store every week, so yeah, a month. You know what? You know why they did? You know why they're still only doing like a month after they come out? Because they don't want to well, in some circumstances they might not care about hurting the stores, but it's like they're still making money off the stores, so.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Guess I gotta check my email for that.
I mean, you don't have to sign up for it right away. You have time. Although they got the email and I went to the app and they're already like, these are the things you could read if you were on Ultra. I was like, dang, you guys don't waste any time.
Oh, did they announced that at New York Comic Con? Because that was this past weekend.
Oh, yeah, I bet you're right. I bet that was. I bet you're right. I bet that's where they announced it. Yeah, you're probably right.
Because I don't know if they gave any details, but I guess the big event, in the beginning of next year is going to be something called Lazarus Planet. Yeah, I don't know if it's like regular continuity or some alternate thing or not, but yeah.
I can't keep up.
I know. Well, they just announced it this weekend, so. Yeah, they always got to drop at least some teasers and stuff. I don't think I heard any Nightwing news. I don't think. Yeah,
I mean, everything. Oh, I did see. So I put in an order for it that the One Bad Day Mr. Freeze one is going to have Dick in it as Robin.
Oh, cool.
No, that's cool.
Huh. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were in the present day or flashbacks because what came out so far, the Riddler and Two-Face. I don't think. Yeah, Dick wasn't in either of those.
Well, he's going to be in Mr. Freeze.
Nice. All right. Anything else?
I think that's good.
All right. Well, next week, we will cover New Titans 82 through 86.
That's rogue.
That's right. And I also believe next week is new issue week. So that will be Nightwing 97.
Yeah.
Getting closer to that proposal. Don't step on my buzz, man. Let me have this. All right. Next week, Nightwing 97. It is on the calendar. All right. So, and next week, this is it. Right now, right here is episode 166. Next week will be episode 167. I have put in a request for Lilith Hellfire to join us once again for episode 169 because it is her branding.
So wait, this was 167?
Next week is 167.
Oh, okay, 67, 68. Oh, okay. So the one with Nightwing 112 to 117, Deathstroke.
Now when we get back to the Devon issues, yeah.
Oh, that's the like Renegade arc. Okay.
Yes. So I called in my own Renegade, Lilith Hellfire.
It's on point.
Exactly. All right, kids. All right, so send your thoughts on all of it. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Nightwing News on Facebook, on Twitter. Join the Nightwing Facebook fan group. Find links to all the various social medias for all the shows we do, all the DC and Marvel shows we do. Links to the YouTube channel. Everything gets a video, and it's all completely free. So smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a second of any of it.
Smash it.
And of course, the Patreon. Again, we're paying for this out of our own pocket. Every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And of course, we're almost to the finish line. Superhero movie brackets. We will find the worst superhero movie of all time. October's episode will be Spawn vs. Meteor Man. And then in November, we'll crown a winner. We'll take the Marvel, the DC, and the Indie finalists. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I say it all the time. The winner. Yes. So subscribe now. Watch all the previous episodes. Yeah, prepare for the finale in November. And of course, if that's not enough, pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, and he will never forgive me if I don't do this. All right, everyone, please, if you can, go to your Facebook, go to your Twitter, go to your YouTube channel, and follow Totally Turtle, the NFL and gaming review by my son. So we just did a first video today. So if you like NFL, if you like all the games the kids play, yeah, go follow that. I know he's on Twitter at TotallyTurtle9. So all right, and enough of the silliness. Let's get serious, kids. Do you want to be an expert on all things Dick Grayson? You only have to do one thing. Go to Amazon, search out Dick Grayson Boy Wonder, and buy it. And you will know the secrets of Dick Grayson that even the hardcore comic fans don't know. So yes, pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder on Amazon. Hey, holidays are coming up. It will make a swell Christmas present.
Swell.
Oh, a diggity dank. I'm sorry, a diggity dank Christmas present.
That's right.
Unless some of you give presents for Thanksgiving, you give that. What do you give thanks for this year? I give thanks because so-and-so gave me Dick Grayson Boy Wonder. All right, kids. Thanks for joining us. Again, next week, New Titans 82 through 86 and the new issue, Nightwing 97. See what happens. What happens after Blockbuster's murder? Again. Although Dick's not in such a dark place this time. Yay.
Not even close.
He's in a healthy relationship this time.
What? Superheroes in a healthy relationship? Snap. Wow.
Exactly. Again, come on, Tom Taylor. Give me that wedding. I need it. All right, kids. So, yes, come back next time. Remember, join us same wing time.
Same wing channel.
The Nightwing News. See? Promise fulfilled. This episode did not suck.